Putin Bad News More intense fighting is taking place as the Ukrainian army eases ground, following 25 battles. After at least 25 counteroffensive battles, Ukrainian forces have retaken territory, and fierce fighting is continuing on Monday, according to defense officials. Ukraine's General Staff reported that over the past day there had been roughly 24 battles in and around the cities of Bakhmut, Avdiivka, and Mariinka in the Donetsk province, and Bilohorivka in the Luhansk province. Ukrainian forces reportedly made gains in the Donetsk neighborhoods of Blahodotne, Neskuchna, and Makarivka on Sunday. The Institute for the Study of War confirmed their story of retaking territory. Ukrainian forces conducted counter-offensive operations in at least 3 areas of the front and made territorial gains on June 10 and 11, according to a military think tank in Washington. Russian sources confirmed but played down Ukrainian advances in western Donetsk Oblast, province, and western Zaporizhia Oblast. It also said that Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar claimed that Russian forces were moving their most combat-capable units from the southern Kherson direction to the Bakhmut and Zaporizhia areas. It also emphasized that on the night of June 10–11, Russian forces launched a small number of drone strikes against Ukrainian border areas. Some prominent Russian military bloggers have claimed that fighting for Makarivka continued even as Ukrainian forces captured Blahodotne and Neskuchna. Over the past week, as Ukraine's counteroffensive took shape, both sides claimed to have inflicted heavy casualties on the other's forces. While Russia's defense ministry claimed on Friday that it had destroyed several main battle Leopard tanks and other equipment that Ukraine had received from the West, Russian President Vladimir Putin said on Friday that Ukraine had failed to breach Russia's defenses. Claims coming from the Kremlin require extra skepticism because the propaganda they release so frequently turns out to be false. Ukraine's military has been reporting daily successes on the battlefield despite remaining relatively quiet about its counter-offensive over the past week. The Army's top brass announced on Monday that significant losses had been sustained by the Russian invaders in the Bakhmut direction over the previous week. According to the Donetsk region governor, on Sunday, Russian fire killed 1 civilian and injured 2 more in the Avdiivka area of the region. At the upcoming meeting of the Ukraine Defense Contact Group on June 15 in Brussels, Ukraine's Minister of Defense Alexei Reznikov said that Kyiv wanted to discuss details of the aircraft coalition with its allies. President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine has long advocated for the purchase of American-made F-16 fighter jets with Ukrainian pilots, saying that this would send a clear message from the international community that Russia's invasion would ultimately be unsuccessful. Mr. Reznikov was quoted by Ukraine's military media center as saying, "At this stage, we are talking about training of pilots, and our technicians and engineers.